Dust in the Wings is a 2 to 4 player pattern building abstract strategy game where the objective is to have the most points by the game's end. Players will take on roles of a photographer setting up their shot. They will move butterflies, gather their subject, and set up their composition, all while trying to score the best possible photo they can. A player's turn consists of 3 steps: disbursement, scoring, and renewal. In step 1, players will choose one space within the meadow and pick up all the butterflies. One at a time, they will place a butterfly down in a contiguous line from the original spot. Once all the butterflies are put down, you'll go into step 2, which is scoring. You'll check your last butterfly place to see if it scores any card in either the gather or the composition. Here, the last butterfly scores the composition card of having equal number of butterflies in 3 spaces. The player will pick up the composition card and add it to their scoring pool. If the player were to move the butterflies in a different way, we can see this now completes a gather card. Here, there are 2 blue butterflies on one tile. The player will pick up that gather card as well as any gems on top of it and add it to their tableau. The points given from gather cards actually come from the gems. White is worth 2 points and black is worth 1. Once scoring is done, we'll then go into the renewing phase. You will replace any card that has been taken, then add gems to all gather cards that are remaining on the board. If a gather card already has 3 gems on it, you will replace that card with a new one and add 1 gem onto the new card. Play will continue until all gems are removed from the bag. So why should you consider Dust in the Wings? Well, number 1, this is a family-friendly game. It does say for ages 10 and up, but I actually think you can play it with kids 8 and up because it's not a very text-based game. It's actually all visually based. So when I say that, that means that your gather cards and your composition cards all have visual cues that tell you what you need. So there is no need to be reading out the cards or small print. It can be easily understood by kids and adults. So you can play it with your kids and it only takes between 20 to 45 minutes. Now, why you ask, that's such a big range? Well, it really depends on you. Because this game, and this is going to be my reason too of why you consider this game, it's timer based on the players. That means the more you focus on gather cards, the quicker this game goes. So if you are actually going to be focusing just on gather cards, the game's going to end like that. But if you're going to mix it up and go with gather cards and composition, the game will take longer. And not only that, if you don't want the game to end, you can just bypass the gather cards altogether and those scoring points are going to go back into the bag to be refilled. So this game is very variant on how well it plays and how quickly it plays per the players that are playing the game. And number 3, this game is not just a casual family game. It actually could be a light to a medium light gamer's game. And when I say a gamer's game, that means it can be played for more experienced players. And that's due to the set of the composition cards. Now these cards tell you you need to get greater than or less than a certain number value, or you need to have equal butterflies in a certain set of boxes or tiles. And when you're trying to achieve these are coming from basically outside of any form. So you're trying to not set up other players as you're bringing over your butterfly sets to make your completions. So this adds a lot of strategy and also tactics because you're playing off each other at this point. You're saying, okay, this player now just created this set. What can I achieve now? So the game is constantly changing to what the players are doing. And that is why you should consider Dust in the Wings for your next purchase. So if you like what you see here, make sure to check out Dust in the Wings on Board and Dice's website, or if you're going to be at the UK Gaming Expo or at Origins, you can actually pick it up first from there or pre-order on their website and get it at your house. Well, my name is Marco and you guys have a great night and I'll see you next time.